I know it's Black History Month, but that movie was not good. Not as bad as Madam Web. All right, welcome back to another episode of Claire Hair. Movie Monday. So we're going to be talking today. We're going to be talking about Captain America, A Brave New World. Sorry, I definitely fell asleep. I'm not going to hold y'all. This review is not going to be too long. I'm going to do the first 5 minutes. I'm going to do just a summary of the movie from what I was awake for, and then we'll talk about my review, the pros and the cons towards the end of the video. Just keep it real simple. Let's keep this on 15 minutes. Thank you guys so much for your support. Definitely want to continue doing my 3 videos a week. I think I did 2 weeks videos this week, but I want to keep my consistency because we are not listening to plot in 2025. So let me take you a reminder. So last time we left, the new Captain America is Anthony Mackie. Falcon, basically. That's the new Captain America. The new Falcon is Joaquin. Was it Ramirez? Oh, child, I don't know. Anyway, so basically, the beginning of the movie, Giancarlo Keep a Job Esposito is playing a bad guy who's smart again, and the bill, like, listen, if that's how you pay your bills, I would keep doing it. If they want to just keep paying me to be the sarcastic pretty girl, I would just keep getting casted like that. You pay bills, okay? So basically what ended up happening is that they try to steal something from him, but he has another buyer that wants to get it from him. Like, it's like a special something, child. And so anyways, so after all that, they end up getting it from him, getting whatever, the grenade, they blow it up, and then he's in there. And so basically fast forward to Harrison Keep a Job Ford, right? He's in the movie, and he's basically the president. He's the president now, and he's doing a press conference. And so Anthony Mackie is basically, what's his name? It was so boring. I'm sorry. Anthony Mackie, basically someone who grew up with, he's a retired veteran. He was a super soldier as well. And basically, Bradley is his last name. So basically, he comes in and he's like, "Oh, you want to go to the White House? I just want to stay at home." His wife, unfortunately, is not here with us anymore. So he's like, "I just want to stay at home, and just relax." So he wears the suit. It's really cute. He wears a suit that he got married into the White House. So he goes there, and so all of a sudden, like, he sees like a flashing on his phone, basically like a form of hypnosis where he tries to, pew the president. So he's taken into custody, which I'm really surprised, like, even with Anthony Mackie there, that he was still able to leave there with legs, because that's high treason. Okay. High treason, highest office in this, that's high treason. Okay. So basically, what ends up happening is that Anthony Mackie's like, this is not fair, you're being set up, blah, blah. So it turns out that he is being set up by Professor Quirrell. So Professor Quirrell is basically, basically, he is someone who was experimenting too hard and his brain like mutated. I'm not going to show you. Ooh, jump scare. I'm not going to show you it. But anyway, so he's pretty much been controlling all these super soldiers and all these different, using different phases during music, hypnosis, along conditioning into him. And so on the field, Joaquin gets hurt, and then Captain America's like, "I got to do this myself because plot's got a plot." So turns out that the pills because Harrison Ford was on his way to meet our Lord. So he was taking pills to basically help. So it turns out these pills had gamma rays. So he turns into a Red Hulk. Okay. Mr. Banner was the Green Hulk. He turned into a Red Hulk, and then like, the fight was very anticlimactic. So he ends up like, he throws a truck on him, and then he's like, "You can be better." And then he like gets happy or what. He relaxes himself, and then he becomes human again. So the end of the movie is basically like him, like Captain America, basically doing his Captain America thing. He's like, there's more to do stuff. There's more stuff to do. And so the end of there's a post-credit scene where like, there will be. So Professor Quirrell is just like, "There's more to come. You have no idea." And then the movie ends with a post-credit scene saying Captain America will return. So let's go into the cons before we go into the pros. The cons is that it's some of the dialogue. Some of the dialogue was not good. You're really going to be that guy? I am that guy. What? I'm sorry, I'm gonna yell. I just hate when I see bad writing. Like, what was that, my guy? What was that? Like, some of the writing is just not good. The fight scenes, like, baby, I've had better fight scenes with my pillow. Okay, when I be fighting sleep, like, I've had a better fight scene, better combat. Like, I've never seen such boring fight scenes in my life, especially to come from the fact that a lot of the fight scenes in the previous Captain America was Captain Civil War. Literally, I want to say they had like a combat or choreography, like they were nominated for something because it was so good. Like, you can just tell there was no choreography involved. It's just them beating people. The pacing, it wasn't long, but it was short at the same time. Like, it felt very much, I don't know. Number 3, it felt like it should have been, instead of saving, I could have saved $180 million. I feel like it should have just been 2 episodes on, it should have been just more episodes on the Winter Soldier, Captain America and the Winter Soldier. I just feel like it should have just Falcon and the Winter Soldier. I'm not sure. I wish they would have just made it another episode. Like, it didn't give like it needed to be theater. Like, I feel like I watched 3 episodes. I think I fell asleep on episode 2. Like, it didn't give this is a movie. Like, a lot of the scenes were very boring. The pacing was very slow. I didn't feel any pull towards any of the characters. Like, the one that she used to be a Black Widow, Lil Mama, the Israeli actress, like, I didn't feel any pull towards her. Like, she has charisma, but they just wrote her character so weird. Like, it has nothing to do with the actress. Like, that's why when I sit there and I critique a movie, like, I go based on the actors as actresses, but like, it was the writing. Like, the writing just was not it. Like, the writing was not it. Like, a lot of, like, nothing was, like, it was boring. Like, I think I maybe smirked maybe once or twice, but like, it wasn't letting me laugh out loud. This is like, y'all be forgetting that this is a comic book. Now, I know there's comic book fatigue going on right now where we're just tired of comic book movies, but like, where is the fun? Like, I feel like the first movie that I saw that was actually fun, that brought fun back, was Aquaman. Okay, not because I'm a DC fan either, Wonder Woman today. Okay, but like, Aquaman was like the first time I was like, okay, fun's back. Permission to come aboard. Like, it was like, it's back, but it just did not feel fun. Right now, budget got released on Valentine's Day. Budget is $180 million, grossed $240 million. So basically, you can't even pay Harrison Ford back his money. I want to say Anthony Mackie is one of the producers, which is very smart because to get more of a cut. But that was a con. Another con was, I didn't like how they kept referencing, "You're not Steve Rogers." Duh. Like, I don't know. I was a little confused by why they kept saying that. I was really confused by that. But like, there was just a lot of times where I was just like, all right, fam. Like, we get it. Like, there was just a lot of parts where I was really confused by, like, why are you telling us that? Like, we know he's not. He doesn't have blue eyes, clearly. But it's just, there was just a lot of parts where I didn't like. I also didn't like the fact that there wasn't a lot of chemistry between just the actors in general. Like, of course, Bucky, Silver Surfer, sorry. Winter Soldier, like, I felt their connection, but like, it didn't really feel palatable. Like, it didn't feel like there were a bunch of friends filming. Like, and I put down, where is the fun? Like, I didn't feel like it was fun. Like, like, it was pretty cool to see the fact that somebody who pretty much looks like me is in a big movie like this and one of the stars. Like, he's top billed. Like, this is his movie. I know people are like, oh, well, this is mostly focused on Harrison Ford. I was like, yeah, but this is his movie. It says Captain what? It doesn't say Captain America and the Red Hulk. It didn't say that. It said Captain America. Okay. A Brave New World. But I wish they would have did a flashback of, the handoff between Steve Rogers to him. I wish they would have done a handoff there. and the fact that he doesn't have any powers also is like a downer. Okay. The pros, he is black. Oh my god. The pros is that I feel like the future, I know right now it does not look it, but I really want to see more diversity, and not for what you think. Stay with me now. Don't be saying, oh, well then Princess Tiana's gonna have blonde hair, blue eyes. Relax. Okay, relax. Go stretch, go touch grass. Ooh, excuse me. Like the whole thing. Ooh, Lisa, now my whole setup fell. Anyways, but I just really wanted, that was funny. I just really want more diversity. And when I think of diversity, I don't think, oh, it has to be somebody black. Like, when I think of diversity, I think of an Asian, Latina, Antarctican, Tibetan, Hawaiian, Polynesian. Like, I would love to see more of them do well, because like I said, like with Blue Beetle, like it had such potential, but something didn't click. Like something didn't, like I thought Blue Beetle was going to be $1 billion. Like I thought, no offense, I thought all the Latinos were going to, get my reflector back up. I thought all the Latinos were going to come in, Latinx, I don't know if I'm saying it right, get me right in the comments. I thought they were going to come running and like go watch it. No one watched it. It didn't make any money. It didn't even make the money back. I want to say the budget was like 100 mil, and I think it made 150. It did not make a lot of money back. So that's the only thing I wish that like there's more support. Because I sit there and say I want diversity, and you're gonna watch it. Like, even though I fell asleep, I still gotta support my boy. Feel me? I still gotta support him. I wish that. Another pro was the fact that it's nice to see. I looked it up. I did not know. Maybe because I grew up in the get off my plane era, but I didn't know Harrison Ford is 82. He's looking good. Okay, he's looking good. Very healthy. But it's just so cool to see like actors go through their eras. Like Harrison Ford went from being, Han Solo to being, I want to say it's like his third or fourth time playing the president. Like he just got that president vibe to him, but it was just really cool to see like the different faces. Same thing with Anthony Mackie. Like when Anthony Mackie first started, Anthony Mackie, like a lot of y'all don't know this, but Anthony Mackie been acting for a very long time. Like Black Don't Crack, he's 46, but he looks way younger. But like he's been acting for a very long time. So to see him in this role, like I get goosebumps on my arms, because like I like the fact that it shows. That like no matter your age, your dreams are still valid. And if he would have sat there and be like, okay, after 10 years of trying to act, and be like, he would turn 32 and be like, you know what? Let me stop acting because I'm not going to get the roles I want. Let me just stop. Like, he would have never been here. Like, whether or not this makes money or not, it won't. Whether or not it makes money or not, you'll still get to put on your resume was top billed cast for a Marvel movie. Okay? So you can't take that from him. All right? You can't. You can try to, but you can't. So I don't know. I think that's pretty cool. That's pretty admirable to sit there and still be able to like put that on your resume and be like, hey, like I was in a Marvel movie and I was top billed cast, I also like the fact that it wasn't worse than Madam Web, because now y'all can't say nothing. Cause I know the first thing y'all gonna say is like, oh, it's as bad as Madam Web. I was like, nah, fam. They ate on that one. They ate terribly down on that one. Okay, it's not worse than Madam Web, but that's my overall review. I didn't find it entertaining, but like just the meaning behind it is just like, okay, good. And I owe an apology. I really thought y'all was doing it because of his skin, but it was just not good, because look at Black Panther. Okay, because look at Black Panther. Black Panther was $1 billion movie both times. So I don't know. I just feel like I want y'all to go watch it. I'm not selling this, am I? I want y'all to go watch it for the culture. I don't want you to go watch it for the plot. They did not do good. It's definitely giving an episode vibe. Like if this was like a season finale, then it'd been like, okay, we can go watch it. But it didn't give like it needed to be in theaters. You know what movie gave that it needed to be in theaters? The Gorge. The one I the one that I reviewed last week. that movie actually needed to be in theaters. Like, that was actually really good. But don't forget to subscribe, share. It's Claire Haire.